Welcome once again to Story Time with your girl, Yay. Remember, if you don't remember the name, just call me Yay. I am so glad you could all make it today. Today's story is going to explain to us what can happen when we don't keep our promises and our words to other people. In a faraway land lived a hunter. Every morning, he would grab his spear, his gun, and his sack and go hunting. One day, as he was walking through the forest looking for game to hunt, he heard a very beautiful sound. It was musical. It was coming from a sansa, which is a small thumb piano. It's a little musical instrument that you pluck with your fingers to make a sound. And accompanied by that sound was a really beautiful singing voice. At first, he thought he must be dreaming. But then, as he got closer and closer and closer to the sound, it got louder and louder and louder. So he was wondering, who can be singing such beautiful tunes in the middle of the forest? Not wanting to scare whoever it was off, he slowly walked to where the sound was coming from, and then he hid in a bush. He hid in the bush and then opened the grass. He was surprised by what he saw. It was not a person. It was a tortoise. It was a tortoise playing the sansa and singing so beautifully. The hunter stayed there and listened to the music over and over and over again. Since that day, anytime he came into the forest, he was looking forward to hearing the beautiful sound that the tortoise and his sansa made. One day he thought to himself, if only I could have this tortoise in my house sing for me every day, I'll be very relaxed. So the next morning, he went into the forest, and as usual, he heard the tortoise sing. He went to the tortoise, who was terrified, but after he told the tortoise he wasn't going to hurt him, the tortoise agreed to listen to him. He told the tortoise, "Dear tortoise, you have such a beautiful voice. Would you like to sing for me?" The tortoise told the hunter,
"Well, I know you have been watching me sing, so I am already singing for you."
The hunter responded, No. I mean, would you like to sing for me in my house?"
I don't know about that. The purpose of me being in the forest is so that nobody will find me.
The hunter talked and talked and talked and finally convinced the tortoise that no one but him would hear him sing. So the tortoise agreed. He said,
"I will only sing with you just because you said no one will find me. Besides, you are the only person I am agreeing to sing for. I will not sing for anyone else."
So the hunter was so excited, and he grabbed the tortoise and carefully placed the tortoise and his small sansa in his bag, taking him carefully to his house. The next morning, he went to the forest to hunt his game. When he came back, he gently moved the tortoise from where he had hidden him and put him next to him, and the tortoise sang for him, and he was so relaxed and he even fell asleep. This went on for days and days and days, and the hunter got so comfortable that he started to talk about it in pub. When he did that, everybody thought he was crazy. So one day, the king, after hearing what everybody was saying, this crazy hunter was saying, summoned the hunter to his palace and said,
"What is it I'm hearing about you talking about a singing tortoise who plays the sansa?"
He told the king, "It is true. I have the tortoise sitting in my house. He sings for me every night."
"Is that so?"
"Yes, it is so. It is very so."
"Well, bring this tortoise and let us see. And let me warn you, if it is not true, you will get a beating."
So the hunter went to his house, carefully carried the tortoise to the chief's palace, and set it down and told the tortoise to sing. Nothing happened. He begged the tortoise, please, Mr. Tortoise, please sing. Still, nothing happened. They waited and waited and waited for hours. Finally, it started to get dark. Still, the tortoise did not sing. The king got so mad because the hunter had just wasted his time. He ordered for his guards to hold him and then another one to beat him. They flogged the hunter. They flogged him and then they banished him out of the town. And for those of you, my little kids who don't know what the word banished means, it means they drove him out of the town and told him never to return. After he had left and everybody was preparing to go home, the tortoise finally began to sing. And then they all looked at the tortoise in amazement because the hunter, after all, was not lying. As funny as this story is, it teaches us a very important lesson. When people trust you, you need to hold on to that trust. The hunter betrayed the tortoise's trust by telling people what he had told him he wasn't going to tell. He promised the tortoise that he was going to keep him just for himself, and he shared that secret with everyone. And in return, he got beat up and banished from the town, all because he betrayed the trust of the tortoise.